Barbara. This is Brandon. And this is Cameron. And they are both autistic. They both have autism, which is a neurological disorder that impairs speech and social and language and communication and everything else. I'm tensing up now.
Okay, so how did you feel when you found out that they had autism?
Well, at first I was like really like, no, I'm gonna put it like this. At first, when they first told me, I didn't exactly know what it was. So I was still thinking that they were gonna come out of it. But as time went by, I started to like understand the nature of like how serious their disorder was. And they were like probably, I want to say they were about 4 years and 8 months when I found out they were had autism. The usual age you usually find out children have autism is about 18 months to 2 years old. So I found out like fairly late. So with the late diagnosis, it like made it harder for me to get like harder for them to learn like a lot of speech because they had already lost their speech. Harder for them to learn like a lot of other communication skills because they had basically already lost all of that. But basically I was just like really depressed. Our dad left. So basically I raised them like by myself till they were about 7 years old. This is Cameron, and Cameron is eating a bag of chips. This is normally what they'll eat for snacks, meals, because they don't like eating table food. They don't like meat or, you know, regular food that you eat, vegetables and stuff like that. They will occasionally eat bread and chicken nuggets and fries. The fries have to be either McDonald's fries or bag fries they like. Or Ryder fries. That's the only kind of fries they eat. If it's anything different, they won't eat it. And the chips have to look a certain way also, otherwise he won't eat them. So right now he's eating.
What do you mean look a certain way?
Like if the chips are shaped funny to them, which there's no distinction for just the average person, but if they don't look right to them, they're not going to eat it. This is Talia. This is their sister. Talia almost acts like a big sister to her brother. She's very protective of her brothers, and she tries to keep them in line. Even when they try to push her around, she still tries to, you know, protect her brothers. You love your brothers? It's time for Brandon and Cameron to get their medication for their ADHD. This is the Risperdal, which dissolves under the tongue. And these are Seroquel and Tenix. Like I explained, they take like 3 or 4 different medications. So the Risperdal is fairly easy to give, which is the one that dissolves on their tongue. But the pills I have to crush up because they're kind of stubborn and they don't like to take pills. So I have to go through the daunting task of sitting here and crushing up their pills. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm shaking this up now to make it as a liquid. Cameron wants his, but it's not time for Cameron to have his yet. Cameron's fighting me.
Mama, my dad sent me my food. Wash those. Daddy told me my food to wash Cartoon Network. Mama, I don't want to watch Cartoon Network.
Now I'm giving Brandon his. I mean, not Brandon, I'm sorry, Cameron.
I'm thirsty.
I'm shaking it up as a liquid.
That is some juice. I want some juice. I want some juice.
This is Talia. This is their little sister. she's having one of her fits right now. But she's a regular child, so I guess that's what I have to go through.
Thank you, Mommy. Whoa!
My life has changed like tremendously. Like I can't work. I've tried the working thing and raising them with being like a single parent, and it's very hard to work because they're always having trouble in school. As far as temper tantrums, running out the classroom, it's really hard to handle them. They have real like big problems in crowds, and so it's real hard to like go to school, go to work. So I don't do that. I just stay at home and I just basically take care of them. So my life overall, it is very hard to raise an autistic child by yourself, let alone twins. They're 13 and a half now, and as time goes by, they get a little bit older, a little bit bigger. In a couple of years, they're going to be a little bit taller, and it's going to be very hard for me to handle them. But I guess I'll get through it like all the rest of the year. Thank you.